Hey, we playing Madden. Um, we 2-0 right now, bro.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, excited for this one. Partner, what are we looking at here as this game gets rolling?
I think this game is quite interesting in the fact, Mike, that I feel like before every week's matchup, we sit up here and we talk about quarterbacks and the passing game. And obviously, that is the direction the NFL has been headed for the last couple years. But in this matchup here today specifically, I think both these offenses want to flip that on its head. They want to control the clock, time management, ball control. Don't be afraid to punt the ball away and play defense. It's a little bit of an old school philosophy, but you have to do whatever it takes to win each matchup, and I think both of those formulas of these two teams are very similar. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there,
So I know he's just had his hand on, so I know he's just.
Try again here, 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Moving to his left. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally...
Hey, your ass trash.
Oh, it's the fridge. Shuffle it in there. William Perry in there for a loss of 5 on the sack. And now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's McBride.
Hey, you the real on the barber.
Inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. 1st and 10 now from the 36. On play action, here's Jackson. On the move left. Oh, got him again the 2nd time.
I always finna do something crazy on this goofy ass thing.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Play action now. Jackson. A short one here. Caught by McBride. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Lamar going to work from the pistol. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on downs.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
And he will score.
Nah, bro, I don't do no Discord, none of that, boy. Good, boy. Good.
Well, that is a quick
See some
drive
people
and
that
the best
didn't
way to
deserve
finish
it.
it.
Okay.
The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep.
Oh, and that one is intercepted.
He lucky, bro, that ain't a regular pick six, boy, because that should have been a diabolical.
Midfield. Inside the 30. And he takes it back all the way. How about a pick two if you prefer? The play backfires for the offense in a big way. So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So, this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Off the play fake, Jackson. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing Jackson. Exiting the pocket right.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
This nigga not good.
24 yards. Good for a Raider 1st down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's caught downfield by McBride.
Man, I seen that shit wide open.
Take this one in. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Raiders.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play
Buried
worked out here.
most of the homies to the cemetery.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown. But now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, Ward. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big...
Robinson hit. He's lost the ball.
I told y'all he ass, bro.
Come up with it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. 10-6 is the score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. And they are facing a second and long.
Ready?
Here's Jackson. He's going to air this one out. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted.
I made this nigga fumble and then I threw a fucking pick. It's crazy.
Going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
All right, Mike, at this point, am I allowed to call timeout? Because I would love to talk to both of these offenses. Listen, guys, ball security. Protecting the ball is the #1 rule in football. You got one side losing it on a fumble, the other side gives it right back with a pick. I mean, come on, guys. As an offensive guy, I want to see big plays. I want to see long drives, touchdowns. Not a game of hot potato, bouncing the ball back and forth. So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
From the gun, here's Ward. Oh, that's swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke.
Well, he's going to have a lot better moments than this one, Mike. You just can't force that throw. Not at this level. It's going to cost you more times than not. And for this young rookie, hopefully this is one that he can learn from.
See that, Chad? Well, I'm really like that for him.
Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. And that is no good. He missed the extra point, but there's a flag down on the field, and he may get another shot at this one. And now, after the pick six, out comes the offense to try to really rub this in. 2-point conversion. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Off play action, it's Ward. Open man down the field, and there's Olsen. He's still got it. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment.
On the ready. Come on, come on. Set. 70.
Now, first down throw for Ward. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Ward. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner, and next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Mustang 19. Ready.
To the air again. Ward. Headed left, buying time. Now he'll run it. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Ward. He's got this to Bijan Robinson.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Robinson will score. Touchdown, 49ers.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the 49ers are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. A short one taken at the 10. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15. On first down, they'll start with Charbonnet. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Second down, 8 yards to go. They'll keep it on the ground here again. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming. Jackson looking to throw. Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A big one there on third down. Good for 26 yards. Jackson now to throw on first down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Second down, Jackson. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. He's got it.
Yo, that's a touchdown. What the fuck?
They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end.
I scored a touchdown, but they didn't call it.
All that separates
They said he was down at the 1 fucking yard line.
Kicks off. Here's Smith to return it. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. On first down, Ward. Over the middle. He's got the tight end, Schultz. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Now it's Ward. Out wide, here's Smith. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now Robinson finding room to the 20. And he will score! Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, San Francisco. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
There's so many elements of this play, Mike, that are just so impressive. Not only the ability to break tackles and make guys miss, but then the speed to say, okay, I can make guys miss, but I can also take it to the house. I mean, there's just not a lot of backs in the league that have that combination skill set. And they're fortunate for them, they've got one here, and he makes a big play here for a touchdown.
Rolling to the left. That is knocked away. It's incomplete. Good.
If I lose by a touchdown next time, it's because that bullshit ass touchdown they ain't give me.
So, following the touchdown, the punter man gonna kick this one away. Very short kick, taken past the 20. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. On play action, here's Jackson. Forced out wide. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Jackson now on second down. He'll look deep, left sideline. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Forced out wide. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40.
Gotta pick a chart, beefing. I'm current Kendrick Lamar. Shoot, I'm CEO. I cannot go. Jacob Bulletproof.
To the air one more time with Jackson. Rolling right to take a shot.
Yep, that might be a game over, Chet. Sneaky Fox. Some niggas hate the Bucks. 2-2-3-2 creative.
Niners will take over possession here at the 44.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
The pass rush gets home, and he